Well, I can't think of a better way to spend a Friday night than getting out the old spit rotisserie and making some chicken gyros. Let's get to it. Alrighty, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fill up our chimney full of charcoal. So for whenever I'm doing a spit roast, I love to use lump charcoal because I just think it works best for this type of cook and you get the best kind of flavour out of it. So once the chimney's full, we're going to fill both sides of the spit roast base full of coal as well. So you can see I've filled the left side and now we're going to fill out the right. And the reason for this is because the fully lit coals are going to go in the middle and throughout the cook they're going to slowly spread across. So before we get our coals lit up, we're going to prepare our chicken. So for chicken gyros, what we're going to do is we're going to use chicken thighs, boneless chicken thighs, and we're going to butterfly them open like this. So you can do this by hand, or if you need to cut some of those tendons open to spread them out, you can use a knife to do that. So basically we're going to butterfly, flat them out, and then we're going to rub them up. And today we're using my Gyro Hero Rub. So make sure you apply a real liberal amount across both sides of the chicken thighs and pat rub them in. Then it's time to get our chicken thighs onto our spit roast rod. So once we've made sure we've done both sides of the chicken thighs, we're going to get them onto our spit rod. And basically what we're going to do is like a zigzag. So we're going to go the long way and we're going to slide it right down on the prongs. And then the next piece we put on, we're going to go across the other way. So that way we're going horizontal, vertical, like a crisscross method. And this allows us to really squish them together. It will allow those tendons to form together as the cook goes on. And it's just going to allow us to keep it really compact and get a really nice even cook all across the chicken. Then we'll get our steel prongs on the other end, squish them really tight together, and then tighten up both prongs so everything's stuck together in a nice neat little package. Alright, so our charcoal's almost fully lit and we're going to pour it straight into the middle. And then what that's going to do is allow us to get a really long cook time out of this because those lit coals are going to spread across to the left and right sides and slowly burn through those. We'll get our spit rod into our moti here and lined up correctly. We'll get our counterweight balanced up nicely, nice and tight, matching the weight of the cook. That way we get a nice clean spin without any halt. Get our motor on and we'll let her go for a couple of hours. And any little loose bits like this, just tuck it in, that way they don't fall off or get burnt or fall into the cook. But like I said, we'll let her go for a couple of hours, keeping an eye on her throughout the cook, and we'll come back shortly. So we are about 1 hour into this cook, just to give you an idea of the colour and how it looks after about that amount of time. Now we're about 2 hours into the cook, and you can see a nice bark starting to form, and we're starting to get some good colour, and those muscle tendons are starting to slightly form together now. So we'll come back and check her in about another hour or so. And this is about the 2 hour mark into this cook and it's looking great. Okay, so we are 3.5 hours in. Those muscle tendons are stuck together great. We're getting a nice crispy skin. And now we're just going to finish it off until we hit that 175 internal Fahrenheit temperature, which is what we want. So after roughly 4 hours of cooking time, we've hit our internal temperature of 175 Fahrenheit, which is perfect for chicken. So what we're going to do is we're going to slice it into shards. We're almost going to slice down on an angle because that's going to allow us to get a mixture of crispy skin and nice juicy chicken all in each of these little shards. And your end result should look just like this. Perfect. Alrighty, for the end result, we've got some souvlaki bread, we've got our chicken, some mayo or aioli, some lettuce, barbecue sauce on a couple of these, toast them down in the sandwich press, and voila! Perfect meal. Cheers everyone, thanks for watching.